Hey guys, and welcome to my new channel, I suppose I should say. So my old channel was called Cami and Baby, and this one I'm just calling by my name, Cami Ledman. My name's Cambria, but I go with Cami because it's easier. So a lot of new people followed me on Instagram, and I figured since I'm starting a new channel and I have to go through all of this again, why not go ahead and do a Q&A? So I asked you guys to ask me stuff on Instagram and I got some questions, so that's what today's video is gonna be. Yeah, and I hope you take the time to subscribe and join this new YouTube journey that I'm gonna have to go through all over again. Okay, but the first question is, do you struggle with any mental illnesses? And no, I've never been diagnosed with anything. I don't go to the doctor much. However, ever since becoming a stay-at-home mom and spending a lot of time by myself and all that kind of stuff, it's been a lot harder on me mentally, I would say. Like, I feel like some days I might struggle with depression just from being alone all the time, and my son can't really talk yet, and so I'm not having like conversations with people, and yeah, I kind of struggle with being lonely. But that's, you know, that comes with being a mom and not living the same life I was before. I don't know if this is like focusing correctly on me. Hope so. What's your advice for somebody who struggles with their body image and mental health? I would say get help, obviously, because you never know where your mind's going to take you, and it would be best to just get help and go see someone if you're like seriously struggling. I know I do struggle with body image as someone who's had a baby and has had her body change a lot. And I probably always will. I don't think there's ever going to be a time that I'm perfectly happy with my body, or I'm not upset by things that are happening, but just go get help and try to stay as strong as you possibly can, because that's really important for yourself. How long do you plan on breastfeeding? I came here from Maddie's post. Well, thank you. I really appreciate her doing that. But I am planning to breastfeed till my son is 2. I mean, I didn't plan on breastfeeding past 1, and then my doctor had said that that's what they, you know, tell people to do, that it's okay to breastfeed past a year old, and that they recommend doing that. So, I mean, I wanted to do it until he's 2. And so far, it's been going okay. He usually breastfeeds like once a day now at this point. He was breastfeeding to sleep, and we've cut those out, which has been a struggle in itself. But yeah, I plan to breastfeed until he's 2. When did you start a channel? Well, my original channel, Cami and Baby, which got taken down because I had a breastfeeding video on it and they thought it was sexual content, which is like a whole thing I could totally go into, but I'm trying not to, because I would rant so much. But I did start my other channel when I was pregnant. So I had it for like 2 years, and it had all of my memories on it. It had a couple of pregnancy updates. It had like my son's birth vlog and the first time that he rolled over, and like when he was starting to walk, and it had all of these things on it that was really special. And of course, YouTube was a dick and was like, you're breastfeeding, that's sexual, we're taking your channel, and there's nothing you can do about it. They suck. What in your life do you feel the most grateful for? Obviously my family. I'm super grateful for having my son. He is amazing. He's the most incredible thing ever. How did I decide to start YouTube? Well, when I was pregnant, when I had my other channel, I just wanted to document our life. Of course now I'm mad that it's not all there, but I still want to continue to document our life, even though I pretty much lost 2 years of it. But yeah. How old were you when you got pregnant? So I was 20 years old when I got pregnant. How old is your son? He is 22 months. How do you think life has changed after you had your boy? I mean, whenever I got pregnant, I lost a lot of friends and like people in my life just because we were obviously going in separate directions at that point. And I mean, I don't really have too many friends now. Like my best friend moved to Orlando, which is like 6 hours from where I lived, so I'm not going to be able to see her anymore. And then my other friend, we don't really see each other just because things don't mix between having a kid and like other people's lives that are trying to, you know, go to college and do this and this and this. It's just not, you know, it just, things happen. And so that definitely changed. I mean, I got married and we have a house and, you know, I'm not living with my dad anymore. There's a lot of things that changed. And then when you have a baby, you have to grow up. Even if like I was 20, I still had to grow up. I still had to get my crap together. Not that I have it all together now, but you just have to grow up and you have to realize you need to you have to take care of somebody else now, so you can't, you know, be kind of the same person you were before because things change and you have to grow. What was your pregnancy like? So I didn't really have a super hard pregnancy at all. The only thing I struggled with was I had high blood pressure my entire pregnancy. So I did have to have pills, and then I was induced. But overall, for like morning sickness and things like that, I didn't really have a hard time with that. What is your advice for labor? Get an epidural, because that, as soon as I got it, like things were much easier at that point. But yeah, I don't know how people can have like birth out a kid without getting epidural. Like, it blows my mind. I'm like, no, I would have died. I was in so much pain beforehand, and then they gave me that and I was still in a little pain, but like after it sunk in, I was like, okay, I got this. Not new, but is there any chance of getting back the videos? See, I don't know. I doubt it, because I mean, they took my channel down. The email that was associated with that channel, I can't use it for any type of YouTube thing. I can't try to remake a channel with that same email address because it won't let me. I can't even click to see like my old thing pop up. Nothing's privated. It's just completely gone. I don't have any of the videos saved because this is my third computer. I had 2 before that, and of course I didn't save them or like transfer them because in my mind I thought I would always have that channel and that they would always be there, and obviously that was really stupid of me to do. But yeah, so I don't think so, because I've appealed twice and they denied my appeal 2 times, and so I don't think there's really a chance for me to get those videos back, which suck, because the one I really, really want is my birth video. Like, I want it. I want my son's birth video. Shouldn't be that difficult, but it is. Will you do collaborations? Yes, if people would like to collab with me. I have collabed with a couple people before. I've done Life with Levi, and I've done a collab with Laura Barron before. Are you planning on having more kids? I would like one more kid. I would like it to be a girl, of course. I wanted a girl beforehand, but I got my son and I wouldn't change him for the world. I would like to have more kid. I just would like, I'm still co-sleeping with my son, so I would like him to be in his own room, and I would just like him to be a little more mature before another kid was involved in his life, and he felt like, I don't know, I would like him to be more mature, because I wouldn't want him to think that we didn't love him as much, or we weren't, I don't know, I wouldn't want him to feel left out or anything like that. When is the Amazon gift card winner announced? If the 2 winners that were picked have already been messaged and given the gift card, so they've already been known. They already know that they're the winner, so yeah. People asking about another sibling. Again, the timing is definitely not right now. I can do a day in the life video. Am I in college or school? No, I am just a stay-at-home mom. My husband does go to work and he does go to college. Do you plan to breastfeed past 2? No, I'm just trying to do it till he's 2. Is your baby daddy present? Yes, he is. He's my husband. What is the best thing about your son at this age? That's a hard one because he does a lot of things that are just so adorable. Right now, he kind of will copy certain sounds and stuff, and he really likes dinosaurs, anything that looks remotely like a dinosaur, like a lizard or a turtle, an alligator, anything that's kind of scaly. He likes to roar at, which is adorable. Like we put little dinosaur things on his wall in his bedroom, and every time we go in there for like a diaper change, he'll look at them and be like, "Rawr," and it's so cute. It's the cutest thing in the world. Have you contacted YouTube? Yes, I've contacted them. I've done new appeals twice. They're not going to change their mind. What is the hardest thing in motherhood so far? Probably just trying to do the right thing. Being a new mom, I didn't have like siblings growing up, so I never really knew what it would be like to take care of a baby. So that was hard, and you just kind of trying to teach them like, no, don't do this, and not trying to be like super mean or like because they don't understand something getting upset. You just have to like keep her cool kind of all of the time, but you also have to be able to be like, no. And that's the thing, when I tell him no, sometimes he just laughs at me, and that hurts my feelings because I feel like I'm being stern. And then like sometimes when I am like really upset and I try really hard to be stern, and then he cries, and then I feel like I'm being too mean. I feel like I'm a wimp when I'm like being mommy, because he's my baby and he cries and it makes me sad. But yes, you guys, I can do a morning and night routine. I just have to, you know, try to get this channel up and going and all of that stuff. So if you guys would help me out and like share it and like, you know, get other people to come and watch and all that stuff, because I did work on that other channel for 2 years. I didn't have like 1 million subscribers or anything, but it was something that was special to me. And I mean, I posted for 2 years, and that was a lot of videos that I lost and a lot of like time and effort that went into it, even if it, you know, doesn't seem like it. Like it, you know, took effort to be able to sit down and do a video while having a baby and all that stuff. So yeah, the whole thing about this, it is really upsetting, and I don't know like what else I could do, because I've done the appeal twice and like I've tried to contact them, and I just feel really drained and like sad about it because I don't really know that there's anything else I can do. But yeah, if you guys are new, I really appreciate you guys subscribing, and it means a lot to me that you guys are either sticking around from my past channel or you guys are new. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want me to do a certain video, leave it down below, because again, I have to basically redo all my other videos that I had. Obviously, I can't do any of the videos when he was a newborn, but yeah, thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!